2 of COVID-19 vaccinations continue for the second day in Limpopo. The phase 2 is aimed at vaccinating the elderly above 60 as they were identified as vulnerable to contracting the virus. So let's look at how phase 2 is going within the province with senior reporter Aviwe Mtila. Aviwe, good morning to you, colleague. It seems that in other provinces, yesterday was D-Day in terms of phase 2 being kicked off. How's it looking within the province of Limpopo?
Well, there are many elated elderly people on the ground here in Limpopo as phase 2, day 2 of phase 2 is underway. I'm at Petersburg Hospital, one of the 6 hospitals around the province that are doing the rollouts of the COVID-19 vaccines. But joining me now is the Department of Health spokesperson, Neil Shekwamana. Thank you for joining us at eNCA. But before we touch on phase 2, I want us to go to day 1 and find out how many people have you vaccinated so far and how the process is going.
Thank you very much. Yesterday we had 2 of our 6 facilities that started with the phase 2, and the phase 2 is a dual process where we are vaccinating both the healthcare workers and also persons who are 60 and above. And yesterday we have managed to do 400 at Dr. Sen Patudi in Mopani district, which is a combination of both the elderly and also the healthcare workers. And at Mukopane Hospital in Waterbeck, we managed to do 560. And here today we're at Petersburg Hospital where it's starting today. So we've got 18 vaccination teams, and our target is that we should just go above 600 just for today only. So that's how we've started. We haven't encountered a lot of challenges. We've done well. We think according to the teams that we've allocated and also the vaccines that have been allocated are within target. The only challenge that we have mostly is for people who would come into the center before they could register. You know, it delays the process. It's easier when people come here and they've got vouchers already. They just show the voucher, the vouchers get verified, they get vital tested and then go straight to vaccination. So if they come here, you still have to start afresh and register them. It delays the process. So I want to appeal to those who are still at home to say, don't come to the facility up until such time we've got a voucher. It's confirmed that we're coming today.
Just quickly on your targets, what are your targets for the phase 2 rollout of the vaccines? And just on the phase 1, how many healthcare workers have you vaccinated thus far?
Look, on the phase 1, we've managed to vaccinate just over 33,000, and our target was 52,000. So we're left with more or less 19,000 healthcare workers that we want to vaccinate together with the persons who are 60 years and above. Our target in the phase 2 is to vaccinate around 500,000, and as I've already indicated, our vaccination sites will expand as we move. As I've already alluded to, we started with 2 yesterday, and today we're moving up. And also, depending on the number of the jabs that we're receiving from national, we should be able to expand to other hospitals and also reach out outreach teams that will be moving from hospital into PHC facilities, so that we make access more easier for those people who are in the far-flung areas.
Out of the 6 hospitals, how many are rolling out the vaccines today?
We are having Dr. Sen Patudi continuing. We are having Mukopane Hospital continuing. We've got this one, Petersburg, anticipating that Mangweni is also starting, St. Rita's and in Skukun, and also Bufuli, that is Donald Fraser at Vembe district. So out of the 6, we should be starting in earnest this week, all of them.
6 hospitals in Limpopo targeting 500,000 vaccines for the elderly in the rollout of phase 2. But I quickly want to touch with some of the elderly here on the ground. Mama, thank you for joining us at eNCA. How do you feel about being on this line on your way to be vaccinated?
I'm very happy, very, very happy. I realized that this pandemic is very, very serious. I had 2 cases in my family, but through following all the rules and the instructions that we got from the TV, from the media, from the doctors, we know what is meaning of vaccination. We know what is the meaning of sanitizing, social distancing, and the importance of putting on the mask. So, fortunately enough, my daughters who were affected, who tested positive, they really quarantined, followed all the rules. We know what is the meaning of quarantine. We know what is the meaning of following all the rules and the instructions and all, and taking all the medications. So everybody in the family and everybody in the house, we are waiting for this. I'm the first one, as their mother, to go and be vaccinated. And I tried that. I'm very happy. I thank God for reaching this moment.
Thank you very much, Mama. The leader of the family, the first person in her family to be vaccinated, you heard there, two of her daughters did test positive for COVID-19, but following the health protocols, they managed to come out unscathed. We heard the targets here in Limpopo province, 500,000 vaccines that should be seen out and rolled out over the phase 2, not reaching the targets in phase 1, with around 33,000 healthcare workers vaccinated in phase 1.
Indeed, colleague, and I suppose some of those limitations around cold storage facilities might continue to hinder the province. We'll be sure to monitor that progress and other updates. Thank you so much, eNCA's senior reporter, Aviw Mdila.